What do you mean? She broke Professor Zalthor's arm, while sitting in her chair. The entire galactic university fell silent. Thousands of students stared at the security recording projected above the central plaza. One tiny human girl sat comfortably in the front row, lazily sipping coffee. Across from her stood one of the most feared professors in the Orion Alliance, a 7-foot-tall armored alien whose species had never lost a combat challenge in over 8,000 years. No explosions. No laser weapons. No battle armor. Just one human hand. And suddenly the professor was screaming. The clip stopped before anyone saw how it happened. Rumors spread faster than light. Some claimed humans possessed hidden psychic powers. Others believed the girl was secretly an elite military operative. One conspiracy channel insisted coffee itself was a biological weapon from Earth. The truth? It was somehow even more ridiculous. 3 days earlier, the Interstellar Academy of Higher Sciences floated peacefully above the blue gas giant Viral 9. It was the most prestigious university in the known galaxy, accepting only the brightest minds from over 400 intelligent species. Every hallway buzzed with floating drones, anti-gravity elevators, holographic classrooms, and students whose appearances ranged from glowing energy beings to creatures with 6 eyes, crystal skin, or feathered tails. Then there were the humans. Only 23 humans had ever enrolled. They had developed a rather unfortunate reputation. Every cafeteria now displayed warning signs. Please do not challenge humans to eating contests. No human sports allowed indoors. Earth coffee requires military authorization. Do not ask humans what hold my drink means. Most aliens laughed at those signs. Until they met the humans. One student in particular. Her name was Lyra Voss. 24 years old. Earthborn. Mechanical engineering major. Professional trouble magnet. She wasn't especially tall. She wasn't intimidating. She often wore oversized university hoodies, combat boots that had definitely seen better days, and carried a metal coffee mug large enough to frighten health inspectors. Her greatest talent? Looking completely harmless. Unfortunately, that illusion lasted about 5 minutes. Morning, sunshine. A cheerful voice echoed through the cafeteria. Lyra looked up to find her best friend, Kalen RITH, balancing 3 breakfast trays with all 4 of his arms. Kalen belonged to the elegant Astrian species, tall, silver-skinned, glowing blue eyes, and enough natural charisma to make half the campus blush, including himself. He dramatically placed the trays onto the table. I brought breakfast. Lyra raised an eyebrow. You stole breakfast. I borrowed it. You ran. I was borrowing quickly. The chef threw a spoon at you. It missed. Barely. It still counts. They stared at each other for 2 seconds before bursting into laughter. Nearby students sighed. The human is corrupting another alien. One whispered. I give him 2 more weeks before he starts making terrible Earth jokes. Too late. Kalen grinned proudly. So, why don't astronauts ever get hungry? Lyra groaned. Oh no. They always have space. Silence. Absolute silence. Even the cafeteria robots paused. Then one maintenance drone quietly powered itself off. Lyra slowly covered her face. I'm reporting you to Galactic Comedy Enforcement. You'd miss me. I'd visit you in prison. With flowers? No. Chocolate? A lawyer. Their playful argument attracted amused stares from surrounding students. While Lyra was sarcastic and blunt, Kalen was effortlessly charming, and somehow their personalities fit together like mismatched puzzle pieces. Rumors about them spread almost daily. They're dating. No. They're secretly married. No. They're definitely arguing like an old couple. Okay, maybe. Neither of them admitted anything. Mostly because either was brave enough. The cafeteria doors suddenly slammed open. Professor Zalthor entered. Conversations died instantly. He belonged to the formidable Gregorian species, famous across the galaxy for their immense physical strength and strict warrior traditions. Over 7 feet tall, covered in dark crimson armor like scales, with 4 powerful arms crossed behind his back, Zalthor radiated authority. He despised 2 things: disorder and humans. He slowly surveyed the cafeteria before his eyes landed on Lyra. Still sitting. Still drinking coffee. Still completely unimpressed. He frowned. So. His deep voice echoed through the room. The Deathworld primate. Lyra didn't even look up. Morning to you too, Professor. Kalen quietly whispered. Please don't. I'm literally drinking coffee. You can start a war while drinking coffee. I've done it once. Twice. One wasn't technically a war. The embassy disagreed. Professor Zalthor stepped closer. I have reviewed your academic records. Lyra nodded. Congratulations. You have the highest engineering scores in your class. Thanks. But your behavior is unacceptable. I recycle. You challenged campus security. They challenged me first. You repaired a reactor using cafeteria utensils. It worked. You converted laboratory equipment into... He checked his tablet. A karaoke machine. It was educational. How? It taught teamwork. It taught my assistants to sing. They were off-key. They were physicists. They're improving. Several students struggled not to laugh. Even Kalen bit his lip. Professor Zalthor's eye twitched. Lyra smiled innocently. Somehow. That made everything worse. The professor leaned forward. I intend to prove, before this semester ends, that humans are vastly overrated. Lyra finally looked him directly in the eyes. She smiled over the rim of her coffee mug. Professor, I sincerely hope your medical insurance is up to date. The cafeteria fell completely silent.